Live session by Intellipaat. My name is Anirudh, and in this session, we're going to check out how you can become digital marketing certified associates. Well, guys, before we begin with this session, make sure to hit that subscribe button and that bell icon so that you'll never miss any updates from us. All right, here's the agenda for the session. We'll start out by checking out why we require digital marketing, and we'll understand the benefits of actually having a certification in your hand. After which, we can check out the average salary of a digital marketing associate and all of the job roles that come with the packages. And guys, we're going to check out the steps on how you can go on to learn and master digital marketing. And of course, at the end of it, I'll be guiding you on the quickest and the most convenient way you can become experts in digital marketing. Well, without further ado, let's jump into the first point of the agenda. So why do we require digital marketing? You might have heard of the term digital marketing so many times. You might be using it, you might be a product of it. So what is this world of digital marketing and why is it so important today, right? So think of this. There are thousands and thousands of businesses, hundreds of thousands of businesses in fact in today's world, and over 50% of them say that they're getting a considerable amount of savings. They're making exponential profits through digital marketing rather than conventional marketing methodologies of before. And they say that, be it promotion, either of their products, either of the services, or whatever it is, they only seem to have advantages, and nothing but advantages when they're using digital marketing. So when 50% of the business world says this about digital marketing, you definitely have to take a look at this to further depth, right? So when you think about it, at the end of the day, there's three very immeasurable things that come into the picture when digital marketing is of the talk. One, it's geographical expansion. Second, measurable analytics. And third, it's higher revenue. Talking about geographical expansion, think about it. You're a local business and you want to spread out to the rest of the world, right? So if you're sitting in one part of the USA or just one part of the India, you might have extremely good access to your part of the city or the local area that you live in. Now, if you want to move your business abroad, you want to expand it, it'll become very tough using conventional methodologies. But then with digital marketing, that is not the case, right? You can place advertisements on the internet, use social media. There's so many things that you can do that'll rapidly scale up your businesses and take it across the world without much effort. That's the main reason. Then coming about analytics, yes. See, with digital marketing, there is one advantage that traditional marketing will not provide. For example, if you've put your advertisements in newspapers, and if the newspapers has been distributed all the way across your cities, you can only track the number of newspapers that has been dispatched, but you cannot have a solid way of determining if the people reading the newspaper actually saw your advertisement or not. When it comes to that digital marketing, this is where it is really shining, because here every single aspect can be tracked. If you're running an advertisement, you can check out how long people have spent on your advertisement page. Have they clicked on it? Have they interacted in any way? So each and everything can be tracked with utmost care. So that is what makes it measurable. Every single interaction, every single aspect of what and why and how the people are interacting with your cause, your product, your services can be checked, verified, and eventually used to learn and develop better products or better services in the future as well. Now, coming to higher revenue, I think it speaks for itself, because with all of this, if you're cutting down a lot on your costs and eventually hitting the right customer base, have good customer retention, and eventually you're doing things right where your product is reaching people when it has to. The timing, of course, is very important. The quality is next, and there's so much more. So when that's the case, revenue, of course, is going to go up at the end of the day, right? So moving on, here are very quick digital marketing facts in case if you guys were knowing this. So starting out, the world of businesses has been transformed as you know it. See, there was a time when you had to walk into an actual store to buy a mobile phone. And nowadays, that's not the case, right? I'm just giving you a simple example. Think about this. Every single second, there is around 77,000 searches or 80,000 searches for products and services. So every second there are 77,000 people who want to buy something or who are looking for some sort of a service. every single second. Yes, by the time I just told you that sentence, there would have been lakhs of searches regarding this. So when that's the case, yeah, it really is important. And of course, when you think about the entire marketplace called social media, think about this. At the start of January in 2020, there were 4 billion social media users. 4 billion, yes. Now that's a market. If you can tap right, then of course your business is going to flourish, right? So, and the third thing is, yes, if you really have to talk about numbers, understand this. If there is a start to any business transaction, 90% of it happens with a simple search on a search engine. Yes. So whenever there has to be a business transaction, people are going to take to the search engines, be it Google, be it whatever it is. They're going to start searching for it, understanding about it, researching about it. So any of these transactions, 9 out of 10 of these transactions, in fact, start out with people actually going on the web and hunting for products of digital marketing. So that's a very important fact to consider as well. So just guys, before we move on, I just want to take a second to tell you all that we here at Intellipaat stand together in solidarity with all of the frontline workers, doctors, medical staffs, scientists, and everyone who's putting their life at risk, so that they can bring an end to the pandemic. So here, we're just taking a second to applaud all of them and stand alongside them. And I hope you guys are all safe at your homes, maintaining all of the norms, social distancing, wearing masks, and of course, keeping your learning at its highest. So the next thing we're going to discuss is the trust in digital marketing. On your screen, you are seeing a trillions of dollars worth of businesses, right? It's not billions, it's trillions. Everyone from American Express, Airbnb, be it Amazon, Coca-Cola, Lego, the biggest toy company in the world, Nike, of course, IKEA, the biggest furniture manufacturer in the world. They have their own forests for lumber. That's how big IKEA are. Then there's Ford, there's Tesla, and hundreds of thousands of other companies who rely on digital marketing. It's not like they won't do great without digital marketing because they're already established. No. So they've shown, they have reported, and they stand by digital marketing and say that it has had considerable impact in their business units respectively. So when these big guys say a lot, and especially if it's 99.9% positive about digital marketing, you guys as learners definitely have to have a look into this more, right? So you as learners have this kind of a view here. You should think about it this way. The first thing is that we've been talking about advantages of digital marketing, and we understand that there is good things happening there. There is strong things happening, bringing more revenue, decreasing the cost, making a considerable change in all of that, right? So that's one aspect of it, that you have a strong change of measure. You can understand things and you can change things for the better as experts or as learners in this digital marketing field. The second thing which you might not know is that a digital marketing job is one among the top 10 jobs in the entire world right now for this particular decade. So when it's that important, it is always good to stay on the trend train, jump on it, and understand it more, guys. So coming on to the benefits of a digital marketing certification, the first important thing we're going to have to talk about, you have to understand that you will earn up to 30% or more when you compare yourselves to non-certified professionals. Of course, there are going to be exceptions where people are exceptionally good at digital marketing and everything, and they might be earning a little bit more. But then of course, when you look at the general demographic, it has been sorted that you will be earning 30% more than a non-certified professional, and this is a very high paying job as well. As we'll be checking out the average salaries in the next couple of sections, you will understand that having that 30% edge over non-certified professionals, you will realize the value, guys. So it is a lot, trust me on that. So coming to the second benefit, I think it's all about understanding another section where you will have the upper hand, is that number one, you'll have verified skills. Experimentation is good when you're learning, but then having verified skills and knowing that if you do this is the outcome, and your outcome is going to be good, and it's going to be better, it's going to be best, whatever it is, that is very very important. And the second thing is that, of course, with learning comes education, right? So you guys will know at the end of the day what needs to be done for what particular campaign, on how to take it from point A to point B to eventual success. So that is very important. And third thing, of course, experience. In the field of digital marketing, freshers are of course very much welcome, but then with a certification you will bring with you a lot of experience, which is extremely handy, because see, this is a field where you can track every single thing with numbers, and if you have the capability to show people that you can bring new growth and bring down the costs, bring up the revenue, whatever it is that the goal is of your campaign, and if you can prove it with numbers, then of course you are adding a lot of value to that company, guys. So take a second and do think about that. And then if you have to talk about another benefit, a personal benefit all towards the company itself, you will be operating a lot more efficient with a certification, because you understand the things thoroughly. And people who are certified, majority of the people who are certified are actually the ones who are leading the industry of digital marketing, and there's a fine reason for that, right? So when you think about it on a whole, being certified, be either you're a fresher, you can be a person moving from another, you can be a person moving from a programming language aspect as well. Again, we're going to discuss on that, but at this point of time you do have to understand that you will be operating on a next level if you are certified, because that will help you. It's not like you're seeing or running for the first time in your life. You're already trained to do it, and now you'll be doing it very well. So that's the point there, guys. So this is a section which will intrigue a lot of people, is the average salary of a digital marketing certified associate. Guys, the numbers are actually great. The average salary in the USA per annum is somewhere around $80,000. It's around 8 lakhs per annum in India, and 41,000 pounds in the United Kingdom as well. So as a fresher, as a person who's getting into digital marketing, these numbers to me sound very attractive. These are very much attainable in the respective countries as shown below. All you need to do is you have to be trained, you have to have the right skill set, the interest and the drive and passion for digital marketing at the same time. So with this, we can come towards checking out all the job roles that you will be extending for, to commonalize everything and just say digital marketing associate might be okay, it might be fine, it might be right, but then there's more to it. Because look at your screen right now. I've mentioned over 10 different job roles, and I couldn't fit more on the screen, to be honest with you guys, because there is a lot more. If you're into the world of digital marketing, you can become an SEO analyst, a content specialist, social media expert, pay-per-click expert, affiliate marketing executive. You can become an ad expert, an automation specialist. Yes, a marketing automation specialist, email marketing lead, online PR manager, inbound marketing lead, a sales funnel expert. Guys, I can go on and on. So if you see this, the potential is really there. All you have to do is, at this point of time, do not be overwhelmed thinking, okay, oh wow, I do not know any of these, can I still do it? Yes, you can. Stick with me for a minute, you will understand how. The point here is to tell you guys that you will have a lot of scope, a lot of domain, a lot of choices, in case if you guys are confused about not knowing where to go from wherever you are right now. So instead of just having the title of one job role, you've been given the freedom to choose from all of these, and not a lot of fields give you this kind of flexibility, right? So when you think about it, this makes a lot of sense. So coming to the steps to actually learn digital marketing, I've broken it down and I've kept it very simple, guys. So there's not going to be any technicality here, but then these are the things that you should think about, and these are the things which are not thought about by a lot of people. See, the step number one will talk about picking your initial focus, right? Let me just step back here. See, there's so many things that you see on your screen right now. You will have to pick a focus. You will have to find out what you like doing and then work on it. That's the first most important step of learning digital marketing, guys. Are you liking SEO? Do you want to optimize content, or do you want to create content? You know that you're good at it, or are you very good at creating very catchy advertisements, or social media events, or you're extremely good at people skills and you have very good affiliate marketing techniques. So all of these, right? So you need to understand where you're good at, and you have to weight against can you take it further. So it's a very simple way between that, guys. So when you talk about digital marketing, it's two ways we always talk about. One is customer acquisition, where you want people to come see your content, or you want people to land on your product page or your service page or whatever it is. The second part of digital marketing, which people won't often see, is retention. See, if you do provide a very catchy advertisement or whatever it is, whatever campaign you're running, customers will definitely come. People will definitely be interested if your content is good. The second aspect of it is to think, will the customer retain? So if you've sold one product, it doesn't mean you forget that customer. It is to make sure that the customer really likes whatever you guys are doing and keeps coming back for more products, right? So that's how you build trust. That's how you build a network, and that's how you eventually build a company, build a product. So customer retention is something which is very important. So you have to think about either working on the acquisition side of things of digital marketing or the retention side. You might be asking, hey, I know I want to work on both. I want to bring new customers and I want to do everything I can to keep them. Well, of course you can do it, but then when you're working in an actual production environment, there will be so many things that there's a good chance you cannot do both of these. So just make sure you sit and understand about what you are going to align with better, and then work on it, guys. So step number two, it's of course, do not be overwhelmed. If you are on this video, I am sure you would have already gone through a couple of articles, or you're interested to check it out. Let me tell you one thing, there's so many things on the internet right now. You will not know where to start. You might be a bit confused, you might be intimidated, and you will you might lose interest when you genuinely have passion for digital marketing as well. So step number two is to take it very slow, take it very easy, have a structured way of learning always, because of course, I'm not gonna lie, there's gonna be amazing content everywhere on the web, but then since there's a lot of it, it will eventually get to you guys. It will be very confusing and you would not want to start. This happens to everyone, in one or the other field. It might be somewhere in the IT field or anywhere else at one point of your life. So you will be intimidated by so many things present around you, right? The same will happen in the world of digital marketing as well. There's so many fancy terms, complex things that might get you startled. So my advice to you in step number two is to keep it really simple. Coming to step number three, it's learn by implementing. See, this is one thing which is very important, is that whenever you try to do anything in the field of digital marketing, you have to implement it, guys. So let's say you have a friend who has a local business that you want to probably support. You bought something and you really liked it. To check your digital marketing skills, what you can do is you can give them a little shout out on social media to see how catchy your kind of way of advertising is, in case if you're into advertisements, right? So when you think about this, doing all these tiny little things to check if it will work in a smaller environment will help you scale towards big things, guys. So you really have to understand here is that it is this kind of experimentation is a little different between the world of digital marketing and programming language. Of course, both ways, it is only recommended that you guys have all the practical experience that you can to kind of experiment, learn new things, and do all that you cannot. But in the field of programming languages or learning, things can get a little it can get a little tough, because there's syntax, there's so many things you have to learn about and understand about, right? In digital marketing, that is really not the case. The readability is 100% in English 99% of the time. So when you think about it, readability is always there. So if you're a beginner, an intermediate user, a person from a non-technical background, a person from a technical background, whoever you are, guys, I recommend you guys sit and do some sort of experimentation with whatever you're doing. I gave you the basic business example, right? So giving a shout out to your friend, that's a great way to get started with digital marketing, guys. And step number four again rolls back to step number one, where you'll have to master your niche. You have to understand what you're good at, experiment on it, and only then you can find your favorite thing. See, in the field of digital marketing, as I told you, it's a bit different from the programming world, but then here it's like an ice cream flavor, guys. So I see, for example, I might love the flavor chocolate, I might love the flavor vanilla, and you might not have the same favorites, right? So you do have to try out a couple of things to understand what what you like, or what clicks with you, and what you would want to take up further, either in your career, or or for your hobby, or for your job role, or whatever it is that you're planning to do. You have to master your niche and put some time and effort there, guys. And of course, step number 5 is the most important part of it. It's certification and job hunt. We're talking about the digital marketing certification here in this particular video, and you do have to understand that there is immeasurable benefits of having a certification here. Straight up 30% increase in your pay grade above non-certified professionals has a lot to do it. And if you're certified, your visibility to people who would want to hire you is exponentially higher, because at the end of the day, they know that you have put in the right amount of work and you have the experience that is required to handle a production environment, to handle the actual whatever is the requirement of a business company, a running business company. It might be a small startup, it might be a huge company, but then they will know that you can handle it for sure, right? So of course they would want to prefer you as well, because they're going to be putting their time and investing money on you too. So think about that. And with that, coming to the quick final thoughts of certification, guys, here is a very nice quote I've read by this person called as Tom Fishburne. He says, the best marketing doesn't even feel like marketing. So think about that for a second. Whenever you look at advertisements, you will be like, yes, that's an advertisement, I don't want to fall for it and all of that. But then when you actually see an advertisement, like it, and you bought something off of that, a product or a service or whatever it is, it will not feel like something was marketed in for a general mass, right? So advertisement these days have become so customized that you don't even feel like it's advertisement. It's almost like someone else convincing you to buy a product without even doing any sort of convincing. So it's there, you like it, you buy it. That's the magic of digital marketing. The best marketing wouldn't even feel like marketing, because it is so subtle, guys. And of course, the one thing I do have to tell you guys is that it is one of the number one jobs right now. It's among the top 10 jobs of this decade. It was present in the last decade as well. It was highly booming. It's been projected that it's gonna stay in the top 10 jobs for the next decade as well. We've just started this decade and people are already talking about 2030, guys. So when you think about it, it is the right time to pretty much jump on the trend and make your careers in the field of digital marketing. So for further learning, what can you do? Of course, it is always said an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. You can put your money anywhere at the end of the day, but if you do invest it to increase your knowledge base, then there is nothing more powerful than that, guys. See, to learn more about digital marketing, we have Intellipaat's community, we have so many blogs on the same, and we have the comprehensive YouTube channel through which you're watching these videos. So you will find a lot of articles in all three of these places where you can learn about digital marketing, understand about it, and eventually go on to become professionals in the field as well. With this, we have to come to the point where people keep asking us, saying, hey, Intellipaat, do you guys provide any free courses by any chance? Well, let me tell you, the answer is yes. We have come up with Intellipaat's Academy, basically, where we are providing you free workshops, free courses, and you will even get a course completion certificate here as well, guys. So we have a lot of courses, right, from Java, Excel, MS SQL, DevOps, AWS, Python, Salesforce. There's so many things. We have many free courses here. So make sure you head, to intellipaat.com/academy. Do check this page out. You might find something here, that would be very interesting for you as well. Now, after this, coming back to digital marketing, if you guys are serious about making yourself a career here, or getting one of the top spots as a person who wants to lead the industry, I present to you Intellipaat's postgraduate certification program in digital marketing. This is being done in collaboration with SPJ IMR Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, where you will get to take a lot of information about digital marketing, guys. You guys will become experts after this, because this is around a 5-month program. You will have over 83 hours of instructor-led training. You'll have a lot of self-paced videos, industry-grade projects. You will even have access to Harvard business case studies. You'll get the alumni status from SPJ IMR, 100% job assistance, of course. We stand by that. And then Intellipaat's well-revered 24/7 support program, guys. So if you're wondering who this program is for, so you guys either have to be graduates or diploma holders, and you will require a minimum of 6 months experience, or you can be an entrepreneur who wants to start a business, learn the skill, traditional marketers, who want to make their career in digital marketing, sales professionals, communication managers, brand managers, someone from a non-technical background, a technical background, whoever you are, guys, this program will make sure it is tailor made to fit your requirement as well. So SPJIMR, I just told you, is the SPJN Institute of Research and Management. This is one of India's leading business schools out there, right? So it's among the top 10 management institutions in India as well. So you will be having an alumni status. You'll get a certificate, a combined certificate from SPJIMR and Intellipaat upon completion. You will have case studies for this and a lot more, guys. So to talk about the program curriculum quickly, of course, you can always come to our postgraduate certification page and read this in detail. So you'll be learning everything from marketing fundamentals, designing the marketing mix, understanding how pricing strategy works, customer engagement, PR campaigns, digital advertising, all the way to preparing a marketing plan, marketing analytics, setting up your website for digital promotions, because there's a lot to do here as well, right? When you think about it, Google Analytics, webmasters, there's million things to learn, but then we make it very simple and very understandable here at Intellipaat. And guys, when it comes to SEO as well, SEO, SMO, search engine optimization, and social media optimization, video marketing, email marketing, landing pages optimization, affiliate marketing, guys, I can just go on and on with the curriculum, but then it would add a lot of value if you guys actually check this out on your own in detail, or get in touch with any of our experts to go on to do this, because at the end of the day, this is a postgraduate program that's going to give you a lot of clarity about what you're going to get while learning, and what you'll get later as a certified digital marketing executive as well. That part of it will add a lot of value to you. We have discussed the projects which will be covered in this session. You will have the admission details, where you're going to have to submit an application first. It will be reviewed. We have a panel, admission panel, who will shortlist the candidates based on the applications, and within 1 or 2 weeks, you can get started with the program. And at the end of it, we do have an FAQ section which would cover a lot more questions that you might have of the program. So do check this out, guys. So with this, you have to understand that with Intellipaat, or with digital marketing in general, your scope of learning, your scope of getting a very good job, your scope of becoming experts in the industry is pretty self-explanatory, right? So with industry gate projects, SPJIMR alumni status, Harvard business cases, and more, you guys will become experts in no time. And of course, one very important thing to mention with our career services is that we do provide 3 exclusive interviews, a minimum of 3 exclusive interviews with our 200 plus hiring partners. And this, again, as I just mentioned in the previous point, will increase your visibility to potential experts and hirers across the globe as well, guys. So with that, you have come to the end of this session, but then just before I leave, I'd like to give you this coupon code. It's YouTube 30, YouTube in caps, of course, and 30. This will get you a flat 30% off on the courses mentioned on the website. So do make sure to take this opportunity in quarantine to keep your learning up as high as it can and become professionals in the field of digital marketing, guys. So on that note, again, the numbers are given on your screen. You can reach out to our course advisors who are here 24/7, 365 days of the year to support our dear learners. The Indian number and the US number shown on your screen. And of course, we do have the email address as well. It's sales@intellipaat.com, where you can reach out to our course advisors via email as well. You can talk to them, ask all your queries to see what program fits you well, and you can eventually go on to work on your certifications from there as well, guys. So I hope this session was interesting and interactive for all of you guys, and I would love to take a look at the comment section to see how you guys have reacted to this and what your opinions are as well. So on that note, this is the end of the session, guys. I'll see you on the next one.